Yeah, this looks good. So we asked our patrons what they wanted to see this week. The theme was formative survival horror games, so the games that really formed the basis for for what the survival horror genre eventually became. Dr. Hauzer ended up winning. Yeah, we streamed this once before briefly during a 3DO lightning round, and I guess it made an impression because it won this week's poll pretty handily. So, are you ready to get spooked? You ready to get scared?
I'm ready for some...
Are you ready for some formative scares?
Yes!
Some scares that set the foundation for even bigger scares in the future?
Yes!
They say you can't build a haunted house without a haunted foundation, so let's play some games.
Need some spooky cement for that shit.
Now, last time we played the Japanese one, very briefly. Long enough to die, anyway.
Oh.
Since then, we've discovered an English-translated version. This not only places all the text into English, but it replaces the audio, because the original game uses production music, which will get you very quickly flagged on YouTube as well as Twitch.
Oh, Jesus.
The fan translator was nice enough to give it some free audio that will not get you dinged anywhere.
Oh, nice. So is it like a bunch of 1900s, like, wax cylinder stuff?
Personally, I think it's better. I think it's an improvement, personally. Yeah, this is a little bit after Alone in the Dark. That was 92. River Hill Soft here. Followed up a couple years later with their own inventive take on the genre. Yeah! River Hill.
Woo!
You know, the J.B. Harold Murder Club people.
Yeah!
Murder Club! So it's 1952. We play as this journalist named Adams. That's not a first name, but it's close enough. Ethic about for Babbitt? What does that say back there?
Something about Babbitt or Bobbit.
Hey, Babbitt! Remember John Wayne Bobbitt? Anyway.
No. Thank you, Dennis Miller.
We are here in Boston. We are graduates from the Boston University, and fellow Bostonite Dr. Hauzer has been someone we've been chronicling over a series of articles over the last few years. This guy's a famous archaeologist. He's been doing a lot of great work in the community, and then one day he disappeared. And since then, we've tracked him to a gigantic mansion filled with foreboding.
Is this another haunted mansion?
Yes, Alex, we're back in another haunted mansion game.
Are there butterflies?
Maybe.
God, Alright, love this music.
If there's butterflies here, we're gonna find them.
It's a Beetlejuice theme. Da da da. Da 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 da. Dr. Hauzer.
Dr. Hauzer is not a fun-loving ghoul. He's a pretty serious guy.
This theme.
This just screams directed by Tim Burton. The music, anyway.
This rules! Is this the changed music? Because it's so good.
I think this music is from the original. I don't think they changed the FMVs.
That's a shame. I love this. Yeah, it's so whimsical. It's making this game seem way more fun than it probably is.
Damn, Adams. You're gonna wear out your tires.
It's his plastic purple tires.
I bet he does donuts everywhere he goes. Adler, that's his last name. I was trying to think of it. It's Adams Adler.
Oh, he's my favorite SNL guy.
He's good friends with Dr. Hauzer, and he's wondering what's up. So he went to his house to see what the good doctor's up to. It'll probably go fine. Especially considering River Hill just made murder mysteries before this. Duh!
See, chat says music by Danny Elfman. Thank you, Laser Belt.
It's good. Oh boy. So I've played a few minutes into this, and I have a pretty clear walkthrough. But let's go ahead and see what this game has to offer in terms of instructions. That's jump. That's move. That's change your view. That's something else. That's the stop button. And that's the item button.
What's with this? What was with that music?
It's just to get you in the mood to explore a haunted house. So you ready?
I am. So, countdown to butterflies, I'm hoping 15 minutes.
I hope so too. Yeah, this part is still in Japanese. They didn't change the FMVs because that would involve both decoding the full motion video codec and then inserting subtitles into every single frame, which doesn't sound fun. But yeah, we want to give Dr. Hauzer an interview, and he's not returning our calls. So we gotta take the journalism to him. And when we get to the actual game, you're going to see this game's pretty unique because in addition to having 3D rendered characters, there's 3D rendered environments. That's something survival horror games didn't do for years. Like, it took Resident Evil until Code Veronica to introduce that. Oh, the door knocker broke off. Toss it away.
This is like one of those really shitty, like, multi-million-dollar condos or something that's just falling apart.
Ugh, another McMansion. McMansion of Hidden Souls.
I want to play that so bad.
Yeah, me too. So, this is us. We are atoms, and we are very angular.
This reminds me of the way Alone in the Dark looks.
It's very similar, yeah. It's obviously inspired by it. Alright, let's start our quest. Wonder where that Doctor Hauzer is.
Hey, Danny.
Okay, so it's gonna be like that.
I was gonna make a comment, but about the slowness, but I mean that was pretty fast. You died pretty quick,
Yep.
so
That's one for the record books. Quickest death. What is that, like 2 seconds? Let's start our adventure over again.
Congrats.
Yeah, there's a lot of instant deaths in this game. Not as many as you might think, but the front of the game, it's especially front-loaded with them. So the solution to this first quote-unquote puzzle is to actually just stand in place and don't move.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I like how he got cat eyes when he died.
Yeah, that's something, when in every death sequence I've noticed, he suddenly transforms into a cat
Like,
man.
even his nose, the way it's shadowed, looks like a cat mouth. Like, see? It's got the little line and everything.
Maybe that's his deal.
He's a cat man. Adam's Catland.
Ooh, that was close.
I'll just leave this.
I'll just leave this alone. So yeah, this game's frame rate, huh? If you're wondering just how bad it can get, you can change your view. And you can actually do an overhead view, which is amazing for a game of this time.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, it runs at literally 3 frames per second when you do this. I actually captured video last night just to count the frames, and I captured at 60 FPS, and it was something like every 15 to 20 frames that it would update, so that's literally 3 to 4 frames per second.
Oh, my word.
There's also a first-person mode, which, yeah, that's pretty cool too. And you can play through the game in any of these modes. It's your choice.
I like that freedom of choice when it comes to gaming.
I like just being able to look around to really put yourself inside the mansion.
Okay, but those sofas look like fucking shit. I'm sorry. Not that they did a bad texture job, but like those look very cheap. Those look like thrift store sofas. Those look like they are absolutely stained with some kind of dog piss.
Stained with dog piss.
Those are like when you go sofa shopping, like in thrift stores, and all you can find are those. Just.
Alright, so we saved our game, so we don't have to start over the next time we die. You can hold B to run, which makes him move marginally faster. And there's a bunch of doors here, so I guess we should just start exploring.
Yeah, they look like they're from a bus or bus seats.
Oh.
And now Danny's dead.
That Doctor Hauzer.
His house sucks. His house fucking sucks.
He knew that I never look into rooms before entering. I just open the door and barge on in.
See, a lot of people calling this the most McMansion-y ass McMansion. I saw someone comparing it to Grover House.
A little bit. Yeah, the architecture doesn't make a lot of sense, especially if you go on later in the game.
You know, I just put this on Zillow, you know, yeah, it's got an infinite pit room, fallen chandeliers, upcycled sofas.
Seems he's always been stiff.
Excuse me.
Now this is where the game does something unexplained. The FAQ is befuddled by this particular directorial choice. It takes control away from you and starts zooming out all the way, and then it just acts like nothing happened, so I don't know.
It was fine.
So this time, let's not go in the pit room. By the way, I'm aiming for a complete playthrough tonight.
Okay, good luck. We all support you.
It may take an hour, it may take 2 hours. Who even knows?
Don't, Danny. The pit
Are you
is
sure?
bad. The pit is bad.
How do we know, though? That was a different pit we fell in.
No, don't trust the pit.
Now, if you like this particular style, River Soft later replicated it on the PS1 with Overblood, which was another game we played before. That's more of a sci-fi game, but it still has that whole polygonal environments thing going on. Boy, is he slow.
I mean, it could have been an optical illusion carpet. You're right, Yaddle, but
Yeah, how would we know?
Yeah, this game does need Peepo, Lord BBH. It's a lot more Peepo.
Peepo! Peepo should be in all of River Hero Soft's games. JB Harold Murder Club.
I like the Robert Mapplethorpe flower on the wall.
It's nice, yeah. But it's hiding a secret. Even as far back as 94, though, the survival horror tones and chimes that you hear, they were totally in place. Like that noise that was just like, huh? Something happened.
I gotta say, this replacement music is pretty good.
Yeah, it fits the mood for sure. This game does require a little bit of patience. It was actually suggested to me that I should use an emulator for this game, considering you can overclock it and make it run at a decent frame rate. But where's the fun in that?
Are you trying to go to bed?
I'm trying to collect the white key from the bed, as the FAQ says. But the FAQ is kind of written by... by bed he means table, of course.
Of course.
This FAQ, by the way, spells chandelier with an S, just to give you some idea of what we're dealing with.
Okay, but that rules.
Now we gotta go into the flowers.
Oh. Hey, cool desk. Now
Thanks.
you can pull out your laptop, get some work done.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, a Hauzer diary. Just a rough map. We'll figure it out.
Is that a map of the house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand why that you can get maps in like Silent Hill and other games, but like, who the fuck is a map of their house? Just like in their house. Who maps their house?
Let's have a look at this diary. You know, amazing, terrifying. What's the difference? The holy site. Yeah, that sounds pretty ominous.
Mm-hmm.
So this lithograph sounds pretty important. These ruins are mine. Well, except for the people who made them, but mine. I won't let Anoion destroy this place. Hey, he's not a professor of English.
I guess that's more of a floor plan than a map, but still. 2 kitchens?
Yeah,
What an asshole!
this dude's loaded.
Oh my god, I hate this dude. This dude has the worst next door posts. Just...
Gunshots? Did anyone hear gunshots?
No, that's just Dr. Hauzer just digging yet another massive hole in his house.
A switch, eh? Hey, we're making progress.
Hey.
I already patched up one hole.
Why so many holes? God damn.
He built a device for filling in and making that hole. Oh, there's nothing here.
Yeah, Dominic. This did come out between Alone in the Dark and Resident Evil, and I guess you could see it as a kind of like a missing link between the two.
Yeah, it's an evolutionary step for sure.
Like you said, yeah.
Though they wouldn't adopt 3D backgrounds until much later. And in fact, considering this is 3DO, it's very impressive they tried.
Yeah, didn't River Soft mostly do those 2D mystery adventure games before then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the JB Herald games were just like text-based adventure games, as far as I know. I'm gonna try and take my time and actually double-check the walkthrough so we don't end up screwed. This game's pretty straightforward. It's notorious for being very short. The people who did play it back in the day did kind of complain that it wasn't very long. But it's so innovative. I just love being able to get multiple views of rooms, even if they are at like 3 frames per second.
Honestly, it's nice. That couch you just made, that's just a bunch of hay bales.
They made it out of cat hair.
Ugh. Ugh. House sucks. It's like $5,000 a month for a single room, and you're always falling into pits.
Boulder, huh? Well, that's what it looks like. What's it trying to say? You're an artist, you interpret it.
It's trying to say big boulder. I like. Yeah, it's a boulder fetishist or something, I don't know.
Just gonna push this table over for no reason. And by doing that, we get to pull the cupboard.
Ooh.
Because this game has pushing and pulling.
I love this guy.
His animations aren't very convincing. This is not rotoscoped, this is not motion captured.
No.
This is just a text-based adventure developer exploring the outer limits of what was technically possible at the time. There. Luckily you don't have to do this that much.
You're gonna slam yourself back into the back wall.
Oh, can't save now. Yeah, that's a problem I ran into testing this out earlier. There's only some rooms you can save in. And I do want to save, so let's head back to the hallway. He's always leaning over, have you noticed?
He's got a bad back.
And we're making him explore this mansion? That's kind of cruel.
That's why he's going so slow, man. I feel for him.
Oh my god, it goes back into place. Oh man.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
Well, at least we don't have to move the table again. That Doctor Hauzer's ghost is a real prankster.
Honestly, I think some of his pranks are shitty. He's just like, you fall into a hole to your death, and he's just like, oh, it's just a prank, brah. Funny prank, man.
It is not. Freaking, come on. Come on, Adams. You have the power of multiple atoms.
I'm sorry, Adam's Handler is such a good name. I'm telling you, he's got like that weird... He's got like a cat nose and mouth when like non-furries try to draw furries. Hey, I think I know what that boulder painting symbolizes now.
What?
You being crushed to death by a boulder.
No. We'll just outwalk it.
Danny?
Don't worry about it.
Danny?
So I got this idea for a new VR experience. It's called Indiana Jones Sim.
Uh-huh.
It goes like this.
Danny, please! I don't want to see you crushed in real time.
he goes.
Fucking rip your knees.
Death at 2 frames per second.
God. Danny.
I just love how slow that boulder was. You can literally outwalk it. Help, I'm being crushed.
The idea of Indy just walking, casually moseying towards the boulder as the boulder is like slowly crawling towards him.
What we actually have to do is we have to outrun the boulder. We have to get to a hallway it's going to pass in front of. So old Adams here has to run, using his really weird legs.
What's making the boulder move, Video Game King, is Doctor Hauzer's spooky ghost magic.
Yeah. It's the spirit of revenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have to we basically are out while mall walking the boulder.
Alright, Adams, book it. Gotta go. Whew. Okay, good. We're safe.
Hey, booze! Good doctor's gonna celebrate by cracking one open, I guess.
Crack open a cold one. Well, now I'm doing things out of order of the walkthrough, but since when has that ever been a problem? Unopened alcohol? We can fix that.
You can...
This must be the booze room.
Oh, no, no, take that out of the booze room. That does not need to be in the booze room. No. Mm-mm.
And we also want... Oh, someone left their petrol can here. The Fat calls it petrol. He likes to mix motor oil and alcohol. Stock is twisted.
So... Oh, is the petrol can on the floor so everything can set on fire with the alcohol and all that shit? Is that what that is?
Oh, that's good thinking. Now, after this point, the boulder mysteriously disappears. It gets embarrassed. Oh boy, here we go. Okay.
God! What a shitty house! Again!
Can't save now. Can I save anywhere? I don't like the restrictions this game puts on saving. I mean, it's better than the whole ink ribbon typewriter thing, but still.
See here, Merch mentions this looks better than a lot of N64 games. Yeah.
I'd say this is one of the better 3DO games for sure. It is an exclusive. It was never ported anywhere. You can only get your Doctor Hauzer fix on 3DO. So, what is in this room is a big old hole in the floor. But we also have a pushable table. You thinking what I'm thinking? That's right, slam it up against the wall so you can't use it.
I was gonna say, you're gonna push this in the hole?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's actually very similar to a mechanic you do constantly in Sweet Home. You pick up these planks of wood and you have to fill in gaps. This game, I think you only have to do this once. How about that frame rate?
This frame rate is, what frame rate is this? It is 3 frames per second, baby. Power of the 3DO.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better.
There we go. Perfect. Right in place. Okay, let's switch out of that mode.
Yes, the 3 in 3DO stands for 3 frames per second. Thank you, Crush Gals.
Can't believe you have to go through all this just to use the oven. All I want to do is cook some pizzas.
Okay, what's in the pantry?
Not even good pizzas. I mean, I just got some Totino's here. Oh, well, at least he has a pizza cutter.
God, what's the pizza that's like lesser than Totino's? Like the real shit tier stuff?
I don't know what's worse than Totino's.
God, maybe I am thinking of Totino's. No, Tombstone is better, way better than Totino's.
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
Doesn't seem to be anything. Okay.
Am I thinking Mama Celeste? Maybe.
We didn't get killed in that room. That was a major concern for me.
No, I was thinking of Totino's. Okay.
Yeah, Totino's is bottom tier. You can't get worse than that. And still, it'll do in a pinch because it's pizza.
You can always put other things on it if you want, like, you know, mushrooms, 3DO games.
Let's just mosey on down here. Oh, this just won't open.
Yeah, you can think, if you think about it, CDs are the original thin crust.
I wasn't supposed to go up here just yet. Now I'm being punished by this long, unskippable scene.
Slowly climbing up the stairs.
Wonder if it would be faster to load my game instead of going downstairs.
Red Baron is absolutely still around, Shaxpert. It is around and delish. I think. I've never... Wow.
Okay,
Okay,
that's a very subtle way of saying that, yeah. Oh boy, well, what's everyone's favorite stairs? Mine are the stairs in this game. I think Doctor Hauzer is being haunted because he was trying to live that pizza for every meal lifestyle. Like people in the chat were mentioning pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening.
Yeah, chat's talked about, chat's been having a lot of pizza convos. Let's see, people's favorite stairs are the stairs from Killer 7, and they enjoy pizza on a bagel, pizza on a CD, pizza on a beagle, I think. I may have misread that.
Pizza on a bugle?
And they're talking about Poundland microwavable pizzas, which you can have. You can eat those. I will avoid.
Now, one of these doors needs to be opened with one of these keys. Go back down corridor to the next door on the opposite side and enter the door. That's the instructions I've been given. You can see why I did 3 wrong doors in a row.
I'm sorry.
Is this the one?
That's sad.
Someone please rewrite this FAQ. Okay, now we're in the right place.
Oh, it's a dining room? Religious room?
Yeah.
Religious dining room?
No, it's where they held the Last Supper. See,
Man,
Jesus should be over there, and Judas, and all his friends. It's Jesus' birthday party.
That's what they were meeting for at the Last Supper. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining the Last Supper taking place at Chuck E. Cheese. And the poor Chucky coming over to do a funny dance, and he hears Jesus talking about being betrayed and everyone freaking out, and he just kind of saunters away like, nope, I'm not getting involved with this right now. Absolutely not. I'm a rat with things to do.
So for the record, this FAQ is numbered. There's 68 total steps you need to beat this game. We're on step 30. We're already a good portion of the way into the game.
Oh, wow. Sorry. I'm just thinking of a birthday clown at the Last Supper. And I'm so sorry. Oh no!
Ooh.
Watch out.
Okay. Alright, now we have to escape from this room now that we've stolen his precious lithograph. So this part is going to introduce you to one of the mechanics that I don't think is very successful, and that is... You have a jump button.
No, you don't. No, absolutely not.
Let's see if we can nail this on the first try. Okay.
Oh my god.
A little bit too close for comfort. Especially with this frame rate. It just makes it extra suspenseful, you know?
Good god! People asking if we can rank this as a platformer.
Well,
Everyone's saying better than Bubsy and better than Gex 64. So
I agree. This is a way more interesting game. Now, if it was me, I wouldn't make you platform using these controls and these camera angles, but I'm not Riverhill Soft.
I'm sorry.
Luckily, I don't think you get to do this very much in this game. It's just for special occasions.
This is very bad. Frogger. This is about equal to Croc.
Oh yeah, this is at least Croc tier. But where's all the wisecracks? He's not nearly as good as Gex.
Dr. Hauzer, where's your son Doogie? Is that still relevant?
Is he at the gay rodeo?
I support your son, Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay, that room was scary. I want to save my game. Alright, what does the fact say next? Enter next door up on the same side as exit door. Staircase apostrophe S? Staircases? He wants us to go up the stairs. Maybe this guide was written by Doctor Hauzer.
It looks like it's not abstract, that's a lizard's eye. That's the eye of a lizard. That is, you're going to be attacked by a lizard at some point, I am predicting. You can bet on that. You can bet all your bits on that. There will be a lizard.
Next step is enter capital D door on the capital L left, 1/3. That's expressed as a fraction. And go to the bottom bookshelves. Bottom bookshelves is also capitalized. I got the memo! Now if anyone asks if I got the memo, I can say, yeah, I totally did. It's probably fine. A guy was probably just writing his novel about a professor who wants to kill us all.
Excavation? Is that why there are all the holes in the house? Is he excavating his own fucking house?
Good point.
Oh, that sucks. Exactly. These workers need to unionize against the professor. I'm telling you. There's gonna be a lizard or let me. It may be a lizard or a snake that's gonna just pop out and kick your ass. Some kind of reptile.
There's supposed to be some bookshelves here. I don't...
Oh.
Are these eyes looking at me?
Mm-hmm. One of them is looking at you, the green one. Yeah, check it out. Oh, or nothing.
I like that he analyzes the wall.
I feel like that the professor has a room just full of this one painting. Like,
yeah, he's a big fan. He bought all 10 prints.
I just realized that's probably a persona It's probably a portrait of his persona he commissioned.
Exactly.
He's real happy with it.
Alright, what the hell does this guy mean? Enter next door up on the same side as exit door staircases. 3 giant spikes will come up for the floor to block you. Enter the door on the left, 1/3, and go to very bottom bookshelves. Wait, is that a different door? That is a different door. It was an optical illusion.
Oh my god.
There's actually 2 doors on the left. Dr. Hauzer, you've done it again.
Gotta go to the left 1/3.
Ah, yes, the left 1/3. I should have known.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
We're making good progress.
Cool.
I'm just giving the FAQ author some shit. Okay, in this room we gotta find a lot of items. We gotta find a cigarette lighter, a crowbar, and a shotgun. Do y'all like looking at shelves?
God, I do. See, these are supposed to be... Those are bottles! Those are not fucking books!
Now we're in business.
Are we storing our alcohol with our books? I mean...
Oh, shit! I didn't want to go in here just yet. No. Okay, good. I'm glad it gave me the option.
Well, I take it back. I guess there is no alcohol. It's just a Hauzer's trick.
Fool me once, shame on you. Okay. Now, where's that crowbar? If I was a Doctor Hauzer, where would I put my crowbar?
Let's see. Honestly, I always associate crowbars with trying to jimmy open alcohol cabinets, so... I should say, oh, I guess not.
Still, good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got all the things. We got the cigarette lighter. We got the crowbar. We got the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can go down that ladder. Save once again. Just in case, there's a giant boulder or something.
It'll be fine. There's no boulders. There's one boulder. They're done with the boulders.
How long do you think this is going to take, considering how long the stairs took?
Well, first you got it, and then...
Hold
on.
Here we go. I might as well read ahead.
I like that the walls look like they're made out of some kind of, like the Grand Canyon or something, some kind of bizarre layered rock.
Okay, in the next room we're looking for 2 red books, a green book, and then we get the air vent. This does at least give me time to research. Put the Doctor Hauzer strategy guide on your lap as you play.
Jerky walls.
Dr. Hauzer and his famous invention, beef jerky walls.
It's like Willy Wonka's, like edible wallpaper. He just, went a step further.
Mm-hmm.
It's edible wallpaper for people trying to get their protein levels up.
Now, all these bookshelves are identical in terms of visuals, but somehow there's 3 different items we have to find in this room by searching every bookshelf.
I also like how he's just like, these are just complicated books. Don't expect me to know any of this.
Whew, I got a dictionary.
It's a very complicated book.
It's got a lot of words in it.
Do you think these books are all those books that they used to sell in the 2000s that were like, the ingenious philosophy of How I Met Your Mother or whatever? Remember those?
I was thinking more like Time Life books. Like he gets really easily suckered into subscription models.
Oh my god, those are just like... He just has pallets and pallets worth of encyclopedias that were sold to him door to door.
As a kid, he was big into zoo books. I can't read any of these. I am just a mere journalist.
Time Life stopped selling books in 2001. Bullshit.
Aw, man.
They need to sell more books again. I don't care what kind of books, any books.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all these shelves. Look at all these shelves. So far, the one thing I'm going to remember from Dr. Hauzer is shelves and shelves of books that are too complicated to read.
Do you think Dr. Hauzer's even read these, or do you think he's just collecting them to make himself look smarter?
Oh, he's never read any of these.
He's like, oh, I've read Infinite Jest 15 times. How about you, my dear? Adam's Antler.
Oh my god, you mispronounced his name. It's Adam's Adler. Adam Sandler is a very different person.
I know, I thought, okay. I thought the last name was Andler, so it was like Adams space Andler, not Adam's Adler.
This is secretly an Adam Sandler movie.
That's what I've been thinking this whole time!
Oh shit, I didn't want to go in here. No.
No. We will never climb any more Adam's Antler, and now Chad is like, Adam's Antler is his name now.
Adam Sandler. Alright, well, we're controlling Adam Sandler. Fresh off the set of Big Daddy.
Dr. Hauzer's Opera Man. I'm sorry.
Have I already explored this side of the room? Oh, okay, good. Got the leather book. Too many hard-to-read books. Why don't they got things with pictures in them? Okay, somehow we actually did find all the books we needed.
Just take a look. It's in a book.
Now, wasn't there a Hauzer Diary 2 in there somewhere? Yeah, there was. Let's have a look at it. So, it turns out Dr. Hauzer's wife died a couple years ago. And he absorbed himself in his research in the excavation. Oh, she had an illness. She was just in this horrible house.
So they're doing an excavation to save his wife?
That sure is what it sounded like, isn't it?
That's weird, right? Like, why would you... I got a lot of questions.
Well, let's read the dictionary.
That's...
God that dirty humans cannot reach. So this is an important part of the story, the idea of cherubim. Also the tree of life.
Wait. What were they saying about criminals going back to heaven?
Is that what it said?
Yeah, in Genesis, people who were banned for committing crimes once again returned to paradise. They then were denied fruit from the tree of life and given to the cherub. Wow, weird.
Well,
Crime-hating cherubs.
something normal's going on here. Oh, there was a key in that book. Nice. Well, let's take the vent, because that's what we gotta do. If it's not nailed down, we're gonna take it. Oh no!
Hello. Oh, the mystical pages of Doctor Hauzer's manuscript.
Okay, we got everything we needed here. Why don't I save my game again? We are making excellent progress. We are now on step 43.
Oh shit.
Something like 2/3 of the way through the game. Very breezy game, this Doctor Hauzer, despite the frame rate. Get it breezy because I took the vent. Whatever.
I was gonna say easy breezy beautiful Doctor Hauzer on the 3DO.
Let's see what that memo was all about. A lithograph memo. More normal stuff. Sounds completely normal. Is the Tree of Life underneath Dr. Hauzer's house?
I was gonna ask, did he literally build his house on on Eden?
I think he might have.
That's
That
bullshit.
goofball. Exit room via first bookshelf on other side of Red Book 1. I think it was over here? Oh no. Anyone happen to remember where it was? There's 2 different doors inside bookshelves that lead to ladders. And it was the one I went into. And then there was a second one. There it is. Okay. We're good. Oh, it chose for me. Thanks. Go up a underground hole using a ladder. Space, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. This guy's French, that explains it. He puts spaces before punctuation. Dead giveaway.
Are you trying to get us at war with the French? Because I won't. I'm conscientiously objecting to that.
Yes, write better facts.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Dr. Hauzer's here.
Are you trying to run away?
Yeah.
Are you hiding in a phone booth?
No, let's not.
Oh,
do
that's
that.
not a phone. Okay, that's the ladder. Okay.
He'll never find me here. Well, what we gotta do here is we gotta take action.
This isn't Ghostbusters, the dog IRL. Dr. Hauzer will not be engaging in that kind of.
Oh god, not
content.
again. It's happening again. Wait, no, use the axe. No, use the axe. You're supposed to use the axe. Oh, hang on. I was wrong. Obviously, the civilized thing to do is use a crowbar instead of an axe.
Of course. The thinking man's axe, if you think about it.
Yeah. If you ever need to jimmy something open or pry it off, that's what the crowbar is for. It's for jimmying and prying. Do you think they pried actual boards off of walls to make these sound effects?
Hey, I think you do have a light.
Actually, I do have a light.
Let's set fire to the dictionary.
Let's use this candlestick and then combine it with our handy lighter. There it is. Oh, we're headed deep into the mansion now. Look at these graphics.
I like that the lit candelabra has nothing different to it, and I mean candles. So.
Look.
I
We're working with maximum polygons here. We put one more polygon in here, the system's gonna crash.
All I'm saying is, I want it to be 1 frame per second, thank you.
We can push it further. Further. 1 frame per second, half a frame per second, 0 frames per second.
The slowest game of all mankind. We can do it, man.
Alright, there's a green book in here.
Drop my Panasonic 3DO into a bottle of molasses, baby.
Ooh, Diary 3. So what happened after his wife died? Once I scroll through my inventory, you're gonna find out. Boy, are you gonna find out. There it is. You shouldn't anger the master. Doc?
It's little again, that's why workers should organize.
Yeah. I think I have a pretty good idea of what's going on here. The lithograph is a guidepost to paradise. However, the gate is sealed. Thanks, Master.
I don't know if this guy is, doing alright.
So, y'all know how in Resident Evil, when you pick up the shotgun, it's like open season on zombies? You just kind of go around blasting all the heads off of things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this game, this is what you use the shotgun for.
Okay, I loved the dramatic shots there.
Yeah, that was cool.
ruled.
I'm glad they actually made that into a dramatic moment with the camera angles.
Okay, everyone's saying this is Manos, the video game.
It really is. It's starting to seem like it. So we'll be going back in a hallway we've been to before. This time we're behind the spikes. And, Oh. Dr. Hauzer killed one of his Oompa Loompas. I know, it's horrifying.
Got a thing bitten out of him.
It does look like beef jerky. Did he put him in a dehydrator?
Mm-hmm.
That's twisted.
Maybe the mansion is just a giant dehydrator. Like, that's how he makes his, like, dehydrated, wallpaper or whatever.
I need your body for wallpaper.
Okay, that's actually terrifying.
That's some Cruella de Vil shit.
Oh my god, Cruella de Vil is a crazed Zillow house flipper.
Yeah. Don't call it a McMansion! Well, conveniently, that dried out beef jerky of an Oompa Loompa over there was holding just the key we needed.
Oh, thank you, man.
Oh, this looks good. Yeah, this looks good.
I'm sorry.
That was so abrupt. I love it. Whoop, there goes my head. Okay, let's not do that. I was just curious, but man, I'm so glad I did that. That was really good. This whole game has been worth it. This is you know, for as slow and plotting as it is, it's short and concise enough to be pretty entertaining, I think. Especially with moments like that. Jesus Christ.
That ruled!
That's one of the greatest moments I've ever streamed.
Did you know that was...
No, I only played a few minutes into the game. This is all new to me.
Oh my god. Be very careful, sweetie.
Well, I know the consequences now. Hang on, I'm running as fast as I can. Okay, that's actually not that bad.
Okay.
Wow, nice angle. You can clearly see how Resident Evil evolved from this. Maybe not so much the instant death, but, you know, the idea of perilous things in a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish there were more goofy traps like this in Resident Evil. Like they had the ceiling that fell on you, and that was about it.
Oh, I wish more heads just kind of fell off.
Yeah. There wasn't even a chopping or a decapitation. His head came off. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, good. I'm rolling my head across the floor in celebration.
Just a little plop.
Open the brown box and collect the wooden key in exit room. Use wooden key and enter door round corner. It's just around the corner.
Oh, actually it is around the corner, it looks like.
Alright. I don't trust him, though. Oh, I never examined my notebook. What if it says something important?
What do you think it's going to say, like, cool notebook?
Yeah, that's basically what it says. Cool notebook. That looks foreboding. Oh yeah, we got a key. There it is. Oh boy, okay. How is this guy who wrote the walkthrough going to try and tell me which door to go in? Look at the picture. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. I get what he's saying. We don't use any of these doors, in fact. Go over here.
Looks like a click-and-play zombie hunter game.
Kinda. Walk calmly with courage.
You won't attract the worm.
So y'all ever see Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Oh. No, actually.
Well, you're fucked. Everyone else might be able to guess the solution, though. It's a leap of faith, Alex. Only the penitent man shall pass. Wait, that was a different part.
Did you hear that farting noise?
Yeah, that's the noise it makes when you walk over an impossible hole.
That noise sucked.
Okay, we need an orange key and a green book. I'm just full of books.
So, there's apparently a good trap in this room.
Oh my god, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Should I save?
I don't know. Okay, maybe another room, but yeah, there's apparently an amazing trap coming up.
Well, let me know if I miss it, because if that last death scene is of any indication, I want to see him. Hauzer Diary 4.
It's a well-used table.
See, back then, we used shotguns to blast our way through walls, not zombies. Kids today, oh, you always gotta blast something that's moving.
You can blast other things. Houses, mailboxes, don't do that.
Yeah, that's a crime.
Yes, that's actually a federal crime.
Why did mailboxes be the first thing come to your mind?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about things you see outdoors. Mailboxes are one of them. Dying Fries electronics stores. That's another thing that you could blast. Not while they're open though. Actually, probably don't blast those. That's also probably a pretty big crime.
Alex.
Oh, come on! It sounds like farts.
It does not. Look, you walk over a hole, you'll see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, we got another Hauzer Diary. Let's check it out. What foolish people. That might be Simplier. Oh, he did kill them all. I tried to ignore them. Those police are just so annoying. What if the police want to invade paradise?
Well, so we're gonna get sacrificed to the master, huh?
Yeah, sure sounds like the old Doc has lost it. And we're actually in the last 10 steps of the game right now.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna see the conclusion to this story soon enough.
Who's that handsome fella? The good old Doc?
Yeah, it's the Doctor. He's watching us. But there's shelves to look at. Huh?
That cool.
Very comedic sound effect there. Okay, I think we actually closed off the possibility of death in that next room. That's probably for the best.
We missed out on a death scene, apparently.
Is it worth going back for it, you think? Probably not.
Yeah. I'm saying yes, it is. We could reload. It's totally worth it.
Oh,
There
it
you
was
go.
glass! Okay, well I'm glad I did that. So now I know the mystery of that floor. It was just glass. If you try to run over it, then it breaks. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reload. We're gonna head into the next room without firing that dart.
Mm-hmm.
And this better blow my mind with how good of a death this is. If my mind isn't blown.
We'll stop streaming forever.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't hit the switch. Or did we?
Well, if we didn't, we didn't.
Yeah. I'll live. It's glass. That's why it sounds like that. Smartass.
Yeah, it's totally what glass sounds like when you walk on it.
Yeah.
I totally. It sounds like Diarrhea Man.
All right.
Okay, that was good. Thank you.
Yeah, right between the eyes.
It's like, ow.
That was worth it. And this game doesn't have as much downtime as I expected. The frame rate's low, but the load times, I would say, are actually pretty reasonable for the game of this vintage. It could be way worse. That's why so many people were saying I should play it on emulator. But me, I got patience.
I kind of like the pace here, because, you know, it's slow for sure, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot to get, like, you know, hooked up on. It seems to be still going pretty okay.
Yeah. Thunk. Now we head into the next room. And we are pretty close to the end here. We have unraveled the mystery. The Doctor wants to eat from the Tree of Life.
Mm-hmm.
Something about cherubs.
Basically, he wants to use the Tree of Life to, he wanted to use the Tree of Life to save his wife, and now he just wants the Tree of Life for himself.
Yeah, sounds like it. Kind of a Frankenstein thing going on. It's hard to read. He doesn't respond to it, he just kind of shrugs.
Huh.
You know, normal people could have run past that trap. They didn't have to look right at the clock, but who am I to question? Oh, we should probably look at this. It's, some kind of tuning fork.
It holds a thing.
Yep, you got it. That's right. Obviously, it's a place to put your axe.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh. Use a shotgun to open a door and an axe to flip a switch.
You're right, Abby. Dr. Hauzer is probably just an obsessive, chubby cherub speedrunner.
I want to be number one.
Oh, back in the hay room.
I think it's a different hay room. Photo of wife.
Was wife a lizard?
Let's have a look. There it is.
Okay, wife was a human. Wife is not a lizard. Sorry for assuming the wife was a lizard. No, after she died, he totally stopped loving her. He was like, I hate her. Ah, she
Yeah, I
fucking
didn't really
sucked.
like her all that much.
What was I thinking?
Open second door away from painting. Collect dynamite.
Dynamite? Jesus.
Hey, is this the dynamite room? Where's your dynamite? Oh,
Maybe that-
it is just the dynamite room.
What a stupid room! I'm sorry.
I guess the developers started running out of time. I don't know, dynamite room, just code a real small room. We'll put dynamite in it. This is at the very end of the game, so it makes sense they would be cutting corners here.
Dynamite, whatever, it's fine. Normal. The dynamite was being punished and had to stand in the corner.
Had to wear the dunce cap.
Oh yeah, you could use a dynamite on the house. You know that's how you could have solved the Mansion of Hidden Souls.
Mm-hmm. Ah, the old moving fireplace trick.
So that fireplace is unusable if it can move like that.
That's
There
the
is no real
point.
chimney. What a shitty fucking what a bullshit. Garbage house. Who designed this? Selling for $50 million.
Ah, they'll buy anything in the Bay Area.
It's coming to a neighborhood near you.
Open doors on right, collect white key off body, spelled B-O-D-I-E.
Bodie.
Hang on. Any second now. Whoops. There it goes. Oh, he's fine.
Oh, that was good. How am I alive? How are you alive, I should say?
He fell pretty far. I don't think there's any going back from here.
That was solid rock.
Somehow I'm okay, he says. I love that. Ooh, we got new music. Dun dun dun.
Come on, 3DO.
Another Oompa Loompa.
Bone key?
Yep, the bone key. Okay, this music's a little bit too goofy. It's the impish bass line that does it. Doop doop boop doop boop boop. Let's save one more time, because every good journalist saves often.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you're a journalist and not just some schmo wandering around a house.
Just some schmo. Well, we got a railroad track that leads into this wall, and the wall is crumbling. You know what that means. It's time for dynamite.
I was gonna say it means we need to invest more in infrastructure.
Exactly. I'll just bring out my lighter. Use it. Alright, it's lit.
Did you die?
Yeah, I think I did. So run real quick after you light that dynamite.
Yeah, Broken Scholar. Danny was like a foot away from it. There's no way he wouldn't have just...
I wanted to see what would happen. Alright, so we gotta light the dynamite and then exit the room, I guess. And we get to hear this music again. Copyright free. Take that, YouTube. I like how the music messes up whenever the game has to load. It's like... Use dynamite on photo of wife.
No! She didn't do anything to you. She's probably pretty normal.
Get out. Good. Okay, I think we did it. Yeah.
Alright.
Of course, there was a minecart there all along.
Mine car. Mine car.
This game's a little silly, but I'll give him credit for the time it was made.
As I thought, a rail car. Did you really fucking think that, Adams?
It was his journalist intuition. This just seems like the kind of place where he'd put a minecar.
Journo's trick.
Boy, I love being able to save everywhere. That is one thing it has over Resident Evil. Well, almost anywhere. Now I can go further. Y'all ready for a ride?
Being accused of becoming Minecraft streamers, by the way.
Yeah, I just used TNT, now I'm riding a minecart.
This music. This music owns!
Yeah.
Alright, time to kill Dr. Hauzer.
I guess so. This is it. This is the end game. We have reached the end of Doctor Hauzer, and now it's time to confront the good doctor. In front of the Tree of Life, I guess? Oh man, how much would it suck to get to this point and not have the key? Luckily we do.
I think you're coming up with the spookiest part of the game, where the doctor sends you his bill!
I'm not insured! So it was the Egyptians who invented the Tree of Life. Wait, what?
The fuck?
It looks like hieroglyphics to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, no, that's hieroglyphics, I think.
Whoa.
Okay, that's cool.
He's cool now. He gained eternal life as a blue face on the wall. Oh, he's got it in for God. Once again with that shifty look.
Mm-hmm.
My wife!
Maybe his wife went to hell.
Could be. Oh, it was me. It's 'cause you nosy journalists.
Danny, what is going on?
He's firing infinite fireballs at me because he's mad. Oh, whoops, I didn't do that right. No, here's your wife!
Look at her!
Let's try that again.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta pull out the picture of the wife, run forward, and shove it in his mouth.
What?
Yeah.
You have to make him eat a photo of his wife?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, last save was just under an hour. What a nice, short survival horror game this is. I hope we can skip that part. If not, we may have to watch that again. But at least you get to see the cool graphics.
Can't skip?
No, can't.
Alright, well...
Alright, so what does everyone think of this game's plot? Does it all tie together? Does it make sense to you? Do you get why Dr. Hauzer did the things that he did?
Let's see. I get... Okay, no, absolutely not. The plot does make sense. There was a plot. Nope.
Well, then I have failed. I'm actually very quickly going to watch a walkthrough to make sure I do the right thing here.
Oh no, God took my wife. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I'm gonna ruin it and kill a bunch of people because God took my wife because I'm good at understanding moral lessons in my life. I'm Dr. Hauzer. Okay, I did like, yeah, BBH makes a good point. The sick-ass camera angles on the shotgun shattering the glass were very, very cool.
The game does have style when it wants to, and yet other times it's just like, the dynamite's in a room, it's the dynamite room.
To be fair, the shotgun was pretty early in the game, so... By the time they got to the dynamite room, they just wanted to go home, I assume.
Yeah. Use photo of wife. Alright, you can't run, you gotta hold it forward.
That's so funny to me.
Right in his mouth. My wife! My wife! She's delicious! Holy shit. I don't see any other way, dude. Alright, the game took away control from me. I think we're done. That's it. That's Dr. Hauzer. Cool! Adams, you were the coolest action hero. Adam Sandler.
Adam's Andler.
Oh shit, it got real loud all of a sudden. This must be the ending. Hey, I beat a 3DO game on stream!
Hey! Everybody give Danny a round of applause. You did a good job.
I don't think I've ever done that before. This is just the right length for a game, and just the right length for my, you know, attention span. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
This minecart's booking it this time.
It's just like, I'm out of this. I'm out of this game. We're done. Here's a frame rate for you.
Just get out. Get the fuck out. Get out. Get out, you stupid. Get out. Dr. Hauzer's gonna blow the place up. He found the tree of life. He ate a picture of his wife.
He found the tree of life, ate a picture of his wife. Dr. Hauzer. This is my, this is the vocal thing this game should have had. Thank you.
But did we survive?
Did we?
Let's find out. Oh yeah, Dr. Hauzer gets the collapsing castle treatment, just like Dracula.
And Mansion of Hidden Souls.
And more disappears in Mansion of Hidden Souls.
True.
Damn. Now that's a video game. Developers take note. Make more survival horror games that run at 3 frames per second and are mostly about looking at bookshelves. I enjoyed it.
The hell are you?
What is...
Oh, sky's cleared up. Because, Dr. Hauzer fucking died or whatever.
That was the cause of all the inclement weather. Dr. Hauzer was the reason everyone was late to work. It really is wondrous.
What about the cherubs?
I can't publish this. No one would believe the strange tales told only by my notes. Yeah, the castle did kind of collapse into the ground. Oh. He just wants to forget the whole thing.
Can't blame him.
Dr. Hauzer for the 3DO.
This intro music!
A 3DO original, a 3DO exclusive, and still worth checking out to this day, in my opinion. Give it a shot. He doesn't look too happy there. What?
I wish we would have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
Broke my neck.
This must be the outtakes. Now this is Beetlejuice music. Is he gonna fall? Oh no.
That's normal.
Ooh, it's a different view of the ladder scene.
So you can see Adam's antlers, shapely ass there. All 3 polygons.
It should have been Adam's antlers. Like some kind of Anthro Adam Sandler.
I'm down. Adam Sandler. If you're doing something after Uncut Gems, hit me up. I have a great idea for you.
Just fire it away.
Just look at the walls.
Oh, he ducked and missed the arrow. I still think that's cool looking. I don't care.
It is, especially for the time.
Kind of reminds me of Andros.
I was thinking that it had a real Star Fox feel to it.
A real Super FX look. Doctor Hauzer, for your Japanese 3DO interactive multiplayer. Give it a shot. You might like it. Just have patience, practice with tank controls if possible, and be ready to put up with an intolerable frame rate. Otherwise, very highly recommended. Thanks, Dr. Hauzer.